Our Daily Bread for June 18th, 2022, entitled, How Are You? The scripture for today's devotional is found in Luke chapter 23, verses 32 through 43. Charla was dying and she knew it. While she was lying on her hospital room bed, her surgeon and a group of young interns poured into the room. For the next several minutes, the doctor ignored Charla as he described her terminal condition to the interns. Finally, he turned to her and asked, "And how are you?" Charla weakly smiled and warmly told the group about her hope and peace in Jesus. Some 2,000 years ago, Jesus' battered, naked body hung in humiliation on a cross before a crowd of onlookers. Would he lash out at his tormentors? No. Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Though falsely convicted and crucified, he prayed for his enemies. Later, he told another humiliated man, a criminal, that because of the man's faith, he would soon be with him in paradise. In his pain and shame, Jesus chose to share words of hope and life out of the love of others. As Charla concluded sharing Christ to her listeners, she posed the question back to the doctor. She tenderly looked into his tear-filled eyes and asked, "And how are you?" By Christ's grace and power, she'd shared words of life, showing love and concern for him and others in the room. In whatever trying situation we face today or in the days ahead, let's trust God to provide courage to lovingly speak words of life. Reflecting on today's devotional, what difficult and humbling circumstances are you facing these days? How can you rest on Jesus during this challenging season? Let's take a moment to pray. Jesus, I praise you for your example of grace and humility. Please help me reflect these qualities in my words.